Hey everybody, welcome to the cool down. Hopefully you're breathing a little bit hard. Hopefully you got a little sweat going on right now, and you're gonna be enjoying kind of giving your muscles a little bit of a breather here now that you've put them through some work. The big thing that's important here is that we are gonna be stretching our muscles, but when our muscles are stretched like this, we don't wanna stretch past where we feel a mild stretch. If we go too intense with these stretches right here, we have a high risk of kind of injuring something, pulling something, because these muscles they're tight right now. So as we go through, what we're gonna do is we're gonna focus on kind of feeling that point where we can feel some tension in our muscles and just breathing at that point and just kind of holding there. Now, and then tomorrow, hoping that that point's a little deeper, and then in 2 weeks, if you do these stretches for 2 weeks, you might think, I'll never touch the floor. Trust me, if you do these every day, you'll be at the floor before too long. So first thing, we're gonna start with our feet kind of wide, wider than our shoulders for sure. And we're gonna come down to the floor for hamstring stretches. And we're gonna count it out to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're gonna swing to the right leg and count out to 8 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then over to the left for an 8 count. Now it's super important with this that we're breathing. 6, 7, 8. And then back to the middle just for a little bit of bonus. See if you can't reach just a little deeper. And then make sure with a strong back you come up. Nice and strong. We don't want to come up too fast. We don't want to hurt our backs out of that position. We're going to bring our feet together at most shoulder width apart. If we can get them all the way together, that's even better. And we're going to come down for some toe touchers. And we're going to reach down and we're going to touch our toes and we're going to count to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're going to breathe in and come halfway up with a flat back. And we're going to really try to straighten our legs, and you should be able to feel some stretch right back kind of behind your knees. It may be back in your hamstrings. And then we're going to breathe out and we're going to collapse down like a rag doll. And we're just going to kind of let our weight hang and hold us in this position. And we're going to breathe. And then when we're ready, we're going to come back up with a nice strong back again, nice and slowly. And then we're going to come over to a place where we have some good support here. Something we should be feeling this a little bit. Our legs should be tired. Scott's going to use the bar over here. I'll demonstrate with the chair.
Obviously, if you're balancing on your prosthetic limbs, having something to help stabilize, you don't need to be hanging on to this, but just there's
really no benefit here at all to not just kind of using something to hold on, because we're just trying to really focus on this stretch here. And we should be feeling the stretch here in the front of our leg, maybe up here in our hip flexor a little bit. And we're just going to keep breathing. 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we're going to switch legs. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to get ourselves into position here. And we're going to hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Now we're going to work on our calf stretches. Calf stretches can be done lots of different places. They can be done at a wall. They can be done at a pole. It's not super important where you do it, but what we really want to focus on is making sure that we stretch our ankles back out after such an intense workout. This is especially going to be important once we start our running, that we really focus on stretching out our calf. So Scott's going to demonstrate. We're only going to be doing this stretch on one side here because there's not going to be a lot of benefit on the other side.
not much.
And then so with a nice straight leg here, we're going to hold that stretch. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come in and we're gonna bend our knee, and we're gonna feel the stretch change. And we're gonna hold that position. Remembering to keep breathing. Which one of these is more intense for you, Scott?
Probably the bent knee.
So for me, the straight leg is a lot more intense.
Really?
So it's just a matter of, that's gonna be just different based on your different running techniques and the different way that you're using
What
those
muscles
muscles.
yeah.
Yep. Now, the last thing that we're gonna do for our ankle is we're gonna bring our foot up in the air. We're gonna do some toe points. 1, and then bring it up, and then point. 2, up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These exercises are super important for shin splints. Nobody wants shin splints. Now we're gonna do some circles going inward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then back the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Great. Now there are a whole lot of other stretches that we can be doing. We can be doing stretches that help our glutes, that help our lower backs. By no means are we gonna tell you this is a comprehensive stretching program and this is all you need to do. But please don't do less than this.
Yep. Yeah, this is an idea to get you started. Once you're kind of used to doing this stuff, you know, there's all different places to find things, and we encourage you to add to this and build your own routine. That's what makes working out sustainable, is when you're doing things that, you know, you like doing. So.
Okay, well, thanks everybody, and we hope to see you again tomorrow.